We welcome you to Los Angeles, California. I'm Ed Cohen with the former Chicago Bull, Jay Williams. And Jay, 16 banners, many retired numbers, the aura and the mystique. Greet the opponent here tonight.
Ed, all those accolades are great, but we're talking about 2019. This is a new, young Lakers team. Let's see what kind of effort they bring on the floor tonight.
Let's do it here from Staples Center. The opening tip won by the Lakers as we get started here at Staples Center. Marc Gasol swats it.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Tyson Chandler sends it away.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Turns and slams it down.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Lowry with it. Down 2. Nothing going here on that drive. To Gasol. And the finish at the rim.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
Marc Gasol pins it.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Rises for the slam. He climbed the ladder on that one.
Well, the question is, how big is the ladder? He's still climbing.
Marc Gasol, 2 for 2. That's what you want.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
To Ball. Here comes the screen. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Jay, how do you even begin to try and describe the whirlwind that is the Toronto Raptors?
Well, you start with the positive. Last year was the first time in franchise history they were the #1 seed in the Eastern Conference. And here we are, this team still having a chance to win the Eastern Conference again.
It's James controlling the offense. Marc Gasol rejects it.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Missed it. They weren't going to give that to him. Well done. Kyle Lowry missed his first. That one goes.
Some players are just built to absorb the contact. He pretty much dusted that defender off like that was a bug at the park.
Now ready for a couple of free throws.
Guys like Gary Payton would always take ones early like this all the time. #1, to see if they'll get caught. And #2, to leave a little mark on you to remind you that they'll be on you all game long.
LeBron James has got 2 shots coming. For his career, 73%. Knocks down the first. Two for 2 on that trip. Toronto with the basketball. Leonard. To Gasol. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Marc Gasol at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. For his career, 77% at the line. And he missed the free throw. To Ball. Knocked loose. James. And throws it down.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. To Danny Green. To Leonard. Yes, And a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Kawhi Leonard trying to cash in on a three-point play. A career 84% free throw shooter. Free throw's good. A three-point play. And with that, they go up by 3. Lakers ball. And the basket good at the rim.
Big shout out to the athletic trainer for this team. It's obvious you've been doing all the preparation required of your team in the weight room in the offseason. Oh! Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. Marc Gasol. He's been lights out so far. 5 for 5.
I'm laughing because when you look at Marc Gasol, he's not the fastest big guy in the game. He's not the smoothest, nor is he the best shooter. But you know what he is? He's prepared and he's experienced. That's why you can get your 17 to 18 to 19 points per night or more, and you get a tough low post presence.
Kyle Kuzma at the line for 2 shots. A career 70% free throw shooter. First one, counted. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. For the Raptors right now, it's twofold. Not just winning with Kawhi, but trying to keep Kawhi.
I think Toronto has to look at this as a one-year lease. You have to get as much out of Kawhi as you can. The goal is to win a championship, and the goal is to win one now.
Lakers at the controls right now. Another chance. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Powell to Jeremy Lin. Good. Off a spin.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Here's Rondo with it. They're down 3. And too much contact.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Misses the first. Oh, he missed on a pair. To Leonard. Kawhi Leonard. 2 for 3 now here in the first.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Slam dunk. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Gasol, good for 2. Great footwork once again.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
Calls out of bounds. Last touch by Rajon Rondo. It's the Raptors with the basketball. Stuffs it down with authority.
That's how you punctuate a good first quarter. 3 more left to go, but you've set the momentum for the second.
That's up, baby. I got blocked.
Fires the 3, buries it on the catch and shoot.
Great shot by the offense, but the defense, you can't afford to collapse off that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough 2 than a wide open 3.
That ends the first quarter. The Raptors in front. The shooting in that first quarter was white hot. It's got to be hard to think these teams can keep up that pace in the second.
Well, the offense is hitting on all cylinders. Great ball movement, great shooting, great passing. But my goodness, has the defense been horrific. Can we do something about that, please, in the second quarter?
Ball into the front court. Down 6. Oh, Lonzo Ball. That's 3 now on 4 shots.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
Sometimes you hear people give all these fancy breakdowns, tell you all these different things they can do. That was just plain old simple bully basketball. Muscled his way through the lane.
To Ibaka. Yes, and the foul, and a chance at 3 coming up.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The refs bit, and that's the game.
Serge Ibaka at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. For his career, 76% from the line. The free throw, perfect. And the lead is up to 7. Jay, Magic and Kobe each won 5 titles. How are you going to judge LeBron James' legacy in L.A.?
If LeBron James wins 1 championship in L.A., that means he will set himself apart. He will have won 4 championships in 3 different cities. Now, that is polarizing for some fans. That still does not take away from the overall greatness and the legacy of LeBron James.
Knocked loose. Raptors come away with it.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
LBJ. Down for McGee. McGee powers it through.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Nothing going here on that drive. To Gasol. Ah, the monster stuff. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk. Now the Raptors going to use a timeout as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. Changes coming from both sides right now.
Subbing in for the Los Angeles Lakers, number 0.
JaVale McGee able to recover with the block. Nice finish at the rim.
There's some players out there that like the freedom of space, and then we have the anomalies. We have the players who feel comfortable being uncomfortable, and almost the physicality of the game centers them and puts them right on balance every time.
Ibaka. Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Los Angeles has the basketball. Oh, Lonzo Ball. He's now shooting 5 for 7.
Ooh, don't see the read, be the read.
To McCaw.
2 minutes remaining in the second quarter.
And count the basket inside.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Ball with the basketball. His guys currently down by 13. And a nice finish at the rim.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Cashes in for 2.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Curling inside. Count the bucket for 2.
Not always the first option, but his number was definitely called on that one.
Give 2 points. High percentage.
Ooh, he teased me a little bit right there. But see, I like that. That's called a great entertainer. Always leaving me on the edge of my seat.
Time for some new personnel into the game. And they call it.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
Lonzo Ball picked up by Patrick McCaw. Short jumper won't go down. Powell to McCaw. Nothing going here on that drive. Serge Ibaka. Oh, the defense has to adjust. He's 4 for 4 to start this one.
Well, he finished strong because he was able to initiate the contact. When you initiate the contact first, you bounce off the defender, which balances you at the rim.
First try at the line, no good. No good on the first, no good on the second. 0 for 2. To McCaw. Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
The okie doke. Let's see if he'll try that one again.
That misses with a second to go. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports halftime report. Jalen.
Hey everyone, it's Jalen Rose, and I've got your EA Sports halftime report. The Raptors have the advantage on the scoreboard at halftime. They decided to make a statement in the opening half, and they did it by throwing down dunk after dunk after dunk. I think the rim is still shaking. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Toronto Raptors. The Lakers are in need of some changes at the half. They've got the break to figure some things out. And trust me, they've got a few things to figure out. Still, it's not like they're totally out of this game. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Game track. Bench points.
The Los Angeles Lakers had enough difficulty dealing with the opposing starters, let alone their bench players. They really need to adjust for the depth of this opposing team and figure out how to slow them down.
Player of the half.
Marc Gasol showed off his timing and athleticism with a lot of blocks. The defense he put on display requires the kind of effort that fans love to see from their team.
Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this, except that he fits the title of this segment? He was definitely cold in that first half. Here we go with the top plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
And with that, I'm sending it back to Ed and Jay to bring you the rest of the game.
Leonard to Gasol. Shot from the lane won't go.
You can't fall in love with the jump shots. You have to find ways to maybe even get to the free throw line, keep your team in the game by putting points on the board.
Baseline drive. LeBron James. Huge block. Raptors able to recover. Layup goes down. Well done.
Hey, one of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to go even harder on the defensive end.
Nothing going here on that drive. Pascal Siakam to Danny Green. And he finishes at the rim.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
LBJ with it. A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
We're watching the clinic right now. We're watching basketball one-on-one. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
Well done, Kyle Lowry. Quiet night, but 2 for 3 in the contest right now.
Underutilized, underutilized, underutilized. Am I getting my point across? Let's see more of that.
LeBron into the front court. His guys down big. Marc Gasol snatching it out of the air.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Kawhi Leonard trying to cash in on a three-point play. Hasn't missed yet. Free throw good to cap off the three-point play as they continue to open things up here in the third quarter. Lonzo Ball with the rock. To James. Screen coming. Sizing up the defense. Jay, last year the Lakers 35-47. What impact, obviously, will LeBron James have on this Lakers team and their record?
There's no doubt that I think the Lakers will get over 35 wins. Will they get over 50, though, is the major question. I don't see that happening, considering last year only 2 teams in the West, Golden State and Houston, had over 50 wins.
Now the Lakers going to use a timeout as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter. Shifting gears, here come some substitutions.
Number 20, Manu Ginobili. And number 1.
Chance here for LeBron. Off the mark. Ginobili with it. His guys holding the big lead. The pass set it all up.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
LBJ has it. Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. The screen sets him up for 2.
This offseason, I heard so many voices, even that of the great Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how LBJ needed to submit his own legacy. Well, for LeBron, it's not about chasing external accolades. It's about hunting your own legacy, and that's to be the greatest of all time.
LeBron with it up top. Down a bundle. To Caldwell Pope. LeBron James matched up with Ginobili. Wide open look, won't go. Count the basket at the rim.
Did you see that change of direction mid-flight? And also the English he utilized to spin the ball off the rim? That was a thing of beauty.
Now the Lakers are going to call a timeout as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter. Substitution being made in this one. Taken by the Raptors. Stuffs it down with authority.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in the zone by himself.
LeBron into the front court. Counting down toward a minute to play in this third quarter. Ball's controlled by the Raptors. Pascal Siakam, strong finish.
And cutting hard in transition is one of the most underrated things about this game. The harder you can cut is the more it opens up the floor to make plays just like that.
Leonard gets to the basket and scores.
He's been doing this for years, the physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Throws it down. He climbed the ladder on that one.
Well, the question is, how big is the ladder? He's still climbing.
Leaving no doubt. Slams it down. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first three quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Into the front court comes Rondo. He'll run the offense. And a whistle.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Leonard, that's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1. Toronto Raptors are in the penalty.
Knocked loose. Raptors come away with it. Oh, great defense there, forcing the pickup. From the painted area, won't go down. Yes, and the foul, and a chance at 3 coming up.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Free throw up and good. It's a three-point play, but a rare spot as they continue to trail big. 15-footer at the buzzer. It'll be Lakers ball as we begin the fourth quarter, and they've really had very little go right for them on either end of the floor.
Remember that old line, your attitude determines your altitude? Well, when you see dejected faces on the sideline, that poor body language gave you an impression that they had no chance to win this game.
Ball controlled by Kyle Lowry. To Leonard. The pass taken away by the Lakers.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Add 2 points to the board.
Oh my goodness! Someone please patch me into the arena intercom. Clean up on aisle 3.
Brandon Ingram with the block.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Lowry. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Kyle Lowry at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. For his career, 80% at the line. Lowry converts the 3-point play as the Raptors able to extend their lead. Los Angeles, they have it. Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
And attention to detail is everything for a professional scorer like that. Actually getting it done the hard way, though.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The ref spit, and that's the game.
Pascal Siakam trying to cash in on the 3-point play. His career mark right now sits at 63%. Whoops, that won't go. Rondo into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Down for McGee. Almost. Unlucky bounce. Pascal Siakam to Gasol. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in the defensive end, when there's a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
To Danny Green. Strong finish that time for Danny Green. At this point, they're twisting in the wind.
Were you looking for a response from me? Because I don't really know what else there is to even say. I mean, is this even a game? I mean, we should just start packing up and getting ready to go right now.
Marc Gasol with a piece.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Lakers ball. Oh, a whistle.
A simple touch foul.
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Taken by the Raptors. Lays it up and in.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic.
Blocked away!
That one's in the 15th row.
Huge denial. Kuzma. And they call it.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
James. Down for McGee. McGee powers it through.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Count it.
There's certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Here comes the screen. And scores. Strong take.
Bread and butter, and there are a few that can do it better off the screen.
Gasol to Danny Green. Easy pad to the rim.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
LeBron James with the rock. And they called a foul. Jay, he was there too late.
Just because a team's winning doesn't mean the refs are going to put away the whistle. Play right all the way through.
And hits the first free throw. And he makes them both. Lowry to Danny Green. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Marc Gasol sends it away.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
2 points. The assist.
It's James controlling the offense. Marc Gasol tips it.
Don't stare him down like that. He sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. Looks like some substitutions are coming on in. Kuzma. Raptors come away with it.
You better get back on D. This thing is not over.
Leonard. Kawhi Leonard. He's going to get 3 shots here. He's perfect from the line so far. Oops. He missed the first one. Second and 3 is good.
Good shot. Good shot, good shot.
Lakers at the controls right now. And he's fouled. A trip to the line coming up.
Sometimes when you get up big, you get a little careless. But attention to detail through the end, that's how you avoid unnecessary fouls.
First one goes down. Goes 2 for 2. Leonard. He engulfed him that time. Lonzo with it. His guys down big. Oh, emphatic slam.
See, Ed, that's what I love. You don't need to conserve your energy. You attack that rim with ferocity. You always set the tone.
And look out. Big finish at the rim. Jay, that's been the story this evening.
I mean, another one? Another dunk? Another easy possession? I mean, how demoralizing can this be for the team? Why am I the only one yelling? I don't see anybody on the bench yelling. I don't see anybody on the court even angry right now.
Stuffs it down with authority. Just inside the arc. At the buzzer. Rebounds taken down by Leonard. It's the Raptors with the victory as they cruise to win a game that was never really in doubt. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Jalen Rose here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Raptors were simply amazing in this contest. The scoring display they put on is going to be hard to forget. It's hard to imagine anyone doesn't come away impressed with how effectively they score their points. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Toronto Raptors. The Lakers seemed to give up on this game as it got more challenging. And every team in this league loses games. You just don't want to lose them like this. I can already see a players-only meeting in their future. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Game track. Assists.
The Toronto Raptors play fantastic team basketball today. Ball movement is clearly what separated these two squads.
Player of the game.
Kawhi Leonard gets rewarded for the way he provided his teammates with plenty of easy baskets. His assist total is certainly indicative of his clever playmaking.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have their off nights. Today was just one of those days for this guy. Top plays, and we've got 3 of them for you.
Number 2. Number 1.
Here's a view of the upcoming games for the Los Angeles Lakers. This has been a presentation of ESPN on EA Sports. Until next time, I'm Jalen Rose, signing off.